One of my favorite goat recipes of all time, goat birria tacos. These are made with smoked goat neck. This is a traditional dish from Jalisco, Mexico, but it's served all over the United States, and it is so, so good. I'm going to take a goat neck, I'm going to season it with salt. You can let it sit overnight if you want. Then I'm going to smoke it for about 3 hours, give or take. And while it's smoking, I'm going to toast a bunch of guajillo chilies. You could cut that amount in about half if you don't like your consomme spicy. Once they're nice and crisp and cooled, I'm going to remove as many seeds as I can. I'm going to take all those dried chilies and we're going to puree them in a blender with a bunch of water. You could also use meat stock if you want. Just buzz all the chilies up. Then we're going to pour it over the smoked neck in a crock pot. Add some onion, bay leaves, a bunch of spices, kind of like making barbacoa. Very similar actually, except with more liquid. Let that cook until it's fork tender. You can also do it overnight. Then we're going to remove the neck. We're going to strain the liquid. And you're actually going to serve the liquid alongside usually it's in a paper cup. Here I'm going to remove a tendon from the neck and any spine bones that are still in there. Neck is so good for slow cooking like this. And then we're just going to shred the meat up just like you would carnitas or barbacoa. And I'm going to season the meat with some salt. And I'm actually going to add some of the cooking liquid and let it sit overnight. If you can't do that because of time, it's okay, but it'll taste better if you do that. One of the traditional garnishes is kind of lightly pickled red onions mixed with lime juice. These are really good. Sometimes I add a lot more lime and actually make pickles out of them. This is also the way that you want to finely dice an onion. You can see how I made horizontal and vertical cuts there. Get all your nice little onion cubes. Then I'm actually going to roll the limes around to break the capillaries, makes them easier to juice. Mix the onions with a bunch of lime juice. And I'm going to add a good pinch of salt and just let that sit. You can put that in the fridge and it'll actually get better over time. I'm going to put that on top of these tortillas after I soak them here. Take the tortillas. This is one of the keys. You soak them in the cooking liquid before you basically make little quesadillas out of them. You want to do it for a minute or two. If you do it for too long, they can start to break up. But it really helps the tortillas be nice and pliable. Then I'm going to fry them up on a comal or a griddle with a bunch of cheese. Put the meat and the onions on. And you can see they're just like crispy, delicious quesadillas that usually you get served with maybe some fresh vegetables, cucumber, carrot, cilantro, lime, and you dip it in the cooking liquid that you've seasoned while you eat it, and it's so good. You can order the goat meat online on shepherdsongfarm.com, and I'm Chef Alan Burgo. Thanks for watching.